Liverpool have reportedly completed a sensational £90 million deal for Ibrahim Mbaye, marking a huge statement of intent from the Reds and potentially adding one of the most exciting young attacking talents to their squad. The move has generated enormous excitement among supporters, with Mbaye now set to begin what could become a fascinating new chapter of his career at Anfield. After weeks of speculation surrounding his future, the story has reached a dramatic stage. Mbaye has reportedly completed the necessary medical process and agreed terms with Liverpool, paving the way for the highly anticipated transfer. A £90 million deal would represent a major investment from the club and underline just how highly Liverpool value the youngster's potential. For Mbaye, the move represents a huge opportunity. Joining Liverpool means stepping into one of the biggest clubs in world football, where expectations are enormous and every performance is closely watched. Anfield is a stadium built on history, passion and unforgettable moments, and Mbaye will now have the opportunity to create some of his own. What makes the transfer particularly exciting is Mbaye's attacking profile. The youngster has the qualities modern top-level football demands: pace, confidence, technical ability and an apparent willingness to attack defenders. His ability to carry the ball forward and create danger in the final third could give Liverpool another exciting weapon as they look to maintain their position among Europe's elite. That a £90 million investment also sends a clear message about Liverpool's ambitions. This is not simply a signing designed to fill a gap in the squad. It represents a commitment to bringing in a player who could potentially become an important figure for the club for many years. Liverpool would be expecting Mbaye to develop, adapt and eventually justify the enormous confidence placed in him. The pressure, of course, will be significant. A £90 million price tag inevitably creates expectations, particularly at a club where supporters demand excellence. But Mbaye will also have time and the opportunity to learn from experienced players around him. Working within Liverpool's environment could allow him to develop his game while gradually becoming accustomed to the intensity of Premier League football. For Liverpool supporters, one of the biggest questions will be how Mbaye fits into the team's attacking options. His versatility could prove valuable, allowing him to operate in different attacking positions depending on the tactical requirements. His movement and speed could also create additional space for teammates, potentially giving Liverpool another way to break down stubborn defenses. Imagine the atmosphere at Anfield when Mbaye eventually steps onto the pitch in front of the Kop. The famous crowd will expect energy, determination and attacking football, but they will also be hoping to witness the emergence of a player capable of becoming a future star. Every sprint, every dribble and every goal will be scrutinized, but every successful moment could bring him closer to becoming a fan favorite. The £90 million figure will naturally dominate the headlines, but the real story will be what happens after the transfer is completed. Transfer fees are quickly forgotten when players begin producing memorable performances. Liverpool supporters will ultimately judge Mbaye not by the number attached to his deal, but by what he contributes on the pitch. If he adapts quickly, the rewards could be enormous. Liverpool could have a dynamic young attacker capable of growing alongside the club's long-term project. Mbaye, meanwhile, could have the perfect platform to establish himself on the biggest stage and potentially become one of the names associated with Liverpool's next generation. For now, the excitement is building. A reported £90 million agreement would make Ibrahim Mbaye one of the biggest statements of Liverpool's transfer business, and the pressure will immediately shift from the negotiations to the football itself. And, most importantly, can he turn the enormous promise surrounding his name into performances that Liverpool fans will remember? The answers will come on the pitch. But if the reported £90 million deal is completed as expected, one thing is certain: Ibrahim Mbaye's Liverpool story could be one of the most exciting stories to follow at Anfield. The deal is huge. The expectations are even bigger. Now, Mbaye has the chance to make Anfield his stage.